So, hello everyone. It's very nice to see all of you again. We're back in the Chessable classroom. I think this is a great resource. Chessable, by the way, has a lot of interesting products, a lot of things you can learn about chess on Chessable. So, please have a look at what they have to offer. Today, we will continue with our topic underdog wins. As you remember, last time we saw some examples on how to beat a mathematically speaking stronger player. And we're going to look at some more examples of that kind. Please remember what I told you last time. I think two good ways to try to beat a stronger player is either by tactical complications, because we always go wrong at some point in tactics, no matter how strong is the player. And the other idea, I would say, is good opening preparation. As we saw last time, we saw this very fascinating game where the young French player was able to beat the Croatian grandmaster. And I have another game of those prepared for today. But first, I wanted to show you a few examples about how the weaker player can prevail in the chess battle. So let's have a look. This is my first example. Let's bring up the notation. In this game, as you know, we cannot see here the names of the players, so I will have to tell you, right? Do openings really matter, says Chess Queen. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that's an area where you can actually prepare yourself very well, and you can catch your grandmaster opponent in some variation where he or she was not that well prepared. I think it's an excellent opportunity to get an advantage against them. All right, this game is with white pieces. Isat, it's not a player that I really know of, but playing black, I definitely know who that is. Alexander Shimanov, strong Russian grandmaster, 2650. In this game, as you have already guessed, the underdog won the game. Here, it was black to play. You can see it's a typical isolated queen's pawn structure, and white has the pawn. Yeah, the isolated queen's pawn is here on d4. But you can see that black is fairly solid here. Nothing really going on. And I would say that one additional situation where you can sometimes beat the stronger player is when the stronger player gets overconfident. When they think that they're about to get an advantage against you or something like that. So we will see that here and also in another example that I have prepared. At this moment, the Russian grandmaster played the move queen b4, overconfident. Queen b4, as you can see, hitting the pawn on d4. There might be some ideas with queen d2 and so on. Let's flip the board again. Let's create our first quiz today. Okay, we're ready for our first quiz today. You will have to show me 4 moves from here. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes, everyone. Please take your time. Don't try to do it in 10 seconds. You have 2 minutes to find the way in which white won this game. I don't know that pawn you mean. In the right corner? I don't have a pawn in the right corner on my screen. Okay, Tactical Magician, you got it. Nice. 40 seconds for Tactical Magician to find this one. Chess Ryo. Okay, you're number 2. That's great. Okay, we have some other ideas coming up here. EGM and Jay the Beast, they have a different idea here. Charles, KM Chess, many ideas appearing here. The move order, guys, please be careful with the move order. Okay, there is only one move order which will work here, I think. Aha, some wild sacrifices I can see here. I won't be able to go over all the choices that you have offered, okay? I will have to focus on the main ones. Oh, but an interesting move. I can see some people here have a very interesting idea. We will have to look into this. Okay, let's see. I think I messed up the move order. Yeah, maybe you did. We'll see. How did the underdog win this game? The grandmaster got too confident. And let's see what happened. All right, time's up. Coagulated chords, you also got it. But first one was Tactical Magician. So it's your move, Tactical Magician. Please let us know how to win with white here. You can unmute yourself if you like also. But you have the pawn now, so you can move the pieces.
Yeah, so I thought knight d7. And the idea is that, yeah, and
If I move the rook.
And then I have knight to f6 check.
Aha, nice. Yeah, I'm forced to take there.
And then the rook goes to c7.
Sure.
And then this mate.
And now mate. Aha.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened in the game. Excellent work by Tactical Magician. Let's see here. Some people were saying another move. I think we have to look into this. You were saying rook c7. Oh, interesting. I guess black could maybe take on d4, but you must have something prepared here. So many people said rook c7.
I didn't. Yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't actually find anything for white. I was running out of time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I know. 2 minutes is very little. I know. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. Rook c7, you take command of the c file. I mean, of the seventh rank, but you cannot really bring the queen to attack the pawn while I'm threatening to take the knight. So I'm afraid I can't see anything for white here. Rook takes d7, says Jay the Beast. Okay, Jay the Beast. Let's see what happens. What's next? I can give you the... Let's see, Jay the Beast. Let's see if I can find you. Okay, Jay the Beast, you can play white here if you like. Okay, I have only one move, so I won't think about it. Queen e7. Okay, trouble's coming up. Am I mated here, or can I perhaps protect that? I could play Queen c5 or maybe King g8. Okay, if I'm happy with the draw, I could play King g8. Maybe Queen c5 was also working, but okay. Maybe not. I think this is not winning for white. Knight e7 again, says Google Chess. When is that, the knight e7? I don't follow. Please let me know. Knight e7.
I think he meant in the final position, but it doesn't.
Oh, in the final position. Oh,
maybe.
So my wild guess is that Shimanov, when he played queen b4, he probably checked rook c7. I think he checked this, because yeah, no grandmaster would blunder rook c7. I don't think so. Okay. What we looked at was rook takes c7, right? And we couldn't find a way in which white would prevail here. It appears as if black is fine. I think actually I could perhaps venture on even queen c5 here.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So knight e7 was my question. When did you want to play knight e7? I don't follow. This is probably not a good moment for knight e7, right? I could just play rook g8. My queen is very well placed. So I guess that's it, guys. Not much more to say here. Queen b4, overconfident. They should have played something like knight b7, I think, bringing the knight to the action. It would be more or less the balanced position, but okay. Black thought that queen b4 was working. It appears as if yes, but this very nice move, knight e7. And now we're also threatening to play rook c8 if the black rook stays on the f file and if it moves away. Yeah, by the way, maybe somebody thought about queen d2. What do you say, Tactical Magician? What had you prepared here for white? I'm sure you saw this as well.
I think rook c7 here.
Oh, rook c7. I thought of something else, but okay. Maybe you're right. Rook c7. But
No,
if I not take, I think I'm not mated here, right? If you give check, I can take with the rook.
Yeah.
So I think I'm alive here. You have a much better move, don't you? Here.
I think so. Doesn't rook d1 just work?
Yeah, exactly. Rook d1. That's it, right? And you can pick up the rook on f8 next turn. Aha. Yes. So this is easy to understand. Queen b4, bad idea. But we have to see this very neat tactic. Knight f6 check, followed by rook c7. All right.
I'm going to add a student real quick.
Sure. Please go ahead. In our next example, we have, with the white pieces, Dionisio Aldama, and playing black, Georgian Grandmaster Isoria. This is a game played in Las Vegas a few years ago. As you can see, white has the pressure here. Despite the fact that black is like 3 pawns up, you can see that white has a lot of activity, and black must be careful here. In the game, let's see first what happened in the game. In the game, Isoria played rook f8, and it's your move. I would like to see how you continue at this point. I'll ask you for, let's see, how many moves should I ask you for this time? I think I'll only ask you for 2 moves this time. Yeah, and we will work out the rest later on. Okay, 3 moves. So 2 minutes, please. Try to see how Aldama got a decisive advantage at this point. Okay, a lot of people are saying the same move here. Well, we have a big majority. I won't tell you which move. Okay, we have one winner here. Gentlemen, you got it. Let's see if somebody else can find this little combination. All right. I can only see one winner here. No, this was a difficult one then. Okay, I didn't know. So, oh, you found the first move, Tactical Magician. Yeah, great. That happens sometimes. So only Gentleman found this one. Let's listen to Gentleman then. That's a nice chessboard. Okay, you're on, Gentleman. Rook e7. So why? What is the rook doing there? Okay, let's play something like c4. Aha, that's the idea. As you can see, black is now forced to trade rooks, which is a bad business here in this occasion. It will help black. It will help white to attack. If you like, gentlemen, you can play out the final part of the game. It's not very difficult. Exactly. So rook e7, queen anywhere, knight e6 says EGM. Oh, you're completely right. Wherever I put my queen, I don't know. Let's put it on c8 just to see what happens here. Yeah, only one move left, right? So please go ahead, gentlemen. Only one move left. Oh, you're making me suffer. Okay, you can do that also if you like. But you could win this game quicker, right? h5 is fine. Yeah, it won't damage anything. I can't do anything. But there was a faster move. Yeah, people are screaming here, 96. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. You would win the game by h5 as well, but this is even faster, right? Because there's no way I can prevent the mate. Aha. So, now, let's have a look here at some other options that people were saying. So rook e7 is what happened in the game. Black played rook f8 and white played rook e7. And suddenly there was no defense against the threat of rook d7. There's no way they can defend. As you can see here, if I play rook d8, I have other problems coming up. Yeah, we'll check the options. Yeah, aha, Adi Chess found immediately here rook e6. You're right. That's a nice tactic. Aha. So rook takes, and I guess knight takes, right? I think this is going to end in mate again. Aha. So that's what happened in the game. White won despite a elo difference of 230 points. Yeah, because at this point, Izoria had 2600 something. All right, now let's look at the other options here. So many people were saying h5. What was wrong with h5? Well, I would say that in this kind of desperate situation with black pieces, any move is possible. Any movies should be considered. So I guess I should have taken h5. Who is white? Aldama. I think maybe Cuban Grandmaster or International Master. So I take on h5, and I'm not completely sure how to progress here with white. Okay, Tactical Magician, you know Aldama. Aha, nice. He played in your chess club. That's great. I don't know how he would continue here. All the people who were saying h5, we have a big group here. Tori Chess, Carlos, Adi Chess, Dragon Ninja, EGMO, PowerPoint, KM Chess, Mega Charles, Charles Hua. Anyone of you would like to defend your choice? Knight takes h5? Okay. I guess compared to the game, this is much better, no? I should probably swap that knight before I mate it. And I don't know. If we count the pawns, you can see that I have 3 extra pawns. So I should maybe give back one of those pawns at some point. What's the threat here? Rook e7? I don't know. Could I play rook f7, or is there something happening to me here? Queen g6 is what I'm preparing to play. I think I'm rather safe here. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Rook e6, suggestion by EGMO. Okay, I guess I'll play Queen g3 then. Well, I can't see this clearly. Rook e8. Black is fine here, says Jade the Beast. Yeah, I think so. I cannot see any immediate threat, and I must say it's a pity that that powerful knight left the board. So if we go back, I'm pretty sure that the best move is what he played in the game, Aldama, rook e7. Queen h6 was also proposed by some people. Queen h6. Yeah, I guess the idea is to play rook e7, right? So what could I play against that? g5, says Rayo. Really? Nice tactical trick. You give up a pawn in order to play rook j8, I guess. Yeah, that's a nice one. Counterplay. Please remember, when you're in trouble, always look for cheap tactics now. Here I think even white is lost. So that's a nice move. Great work, Rayo. That g5 move, it's easy to miss. Maybe black was hoping for that when he played rook f8. Who knows? We would have to ask the players, right? So, summing up what happened here, black was in trouble. He played rook f8, and white found this stunning move, rook e7. I would say this is the category of silent moves, which are very important, the silent moves. We are creating a very strong threat. It appears as if black cannot prevent it in any way, as far as I can see. If we move the bishop, I guess that doesn't work either, right? If we move the bishop somewhere, I think white will have ideas on the 7th rank, maybe? Queen h6 coming up. Looks scary, no? Something is going to hang here at some point, I think. Mate is threatened. I would have to play rook f7. Anyone? Some nice tactic here, maybe? Please let me know. Some rook e6 coming up, perhaps? Rook e8, says gentleman. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Knight h5. Oh, nice move, knight h5. Is that possible? It seems it's possible, right? I don't know exactly what we're threatening, but I don't know what to play with black here. Interesting move. Rook 1 e6, says Rayo. Okay, rook 1 e6. That looks convincing. Yeah, if I take, you can now take on g6, perhaps. Well, or you can take like this, right? And you take on g6. This looks nice. Okay. Anyway, we're getting lost here in variations, but it's clear that black is under a lot of pressure. I have one question for you guys. I have one question. In the game, they played rook f8, right? And they went on to lose the game. So let's flip the board. Let's just do a very quick quiz here. I would like to know what you think is black's best move here. I will give you only 30 seconds for that, okay? Please send me black's best move. What should the grandmaster have played? You're right, power of a point. Only 5 seconds to find that move. Great. Says Rayo, you found it. I hope nobody will say rook f8, right? Okay, nice work. Awesome. Owen. Tori chess, you got it. Gentlemen, okay. So most people found this one, huh? Nice. You're fast learners. A lot of other moves here. But I'm pretty sure which is the best move. So let's pick someone here. Power of a point. You were the fastest one, so please share with us. You have the pawn. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I do rook a7, which prevents rook e7.
Uh-huh. You're right. Rook a7, that's it. And I think black can still survive here, right? No matter what happens, we're still in the game. We have avoided white's main threat. Maybe they can play h5 here, like we were discussing. Maybe this is possible. But maybe we can take on. I don't know. Did anybody have time to calculate this? It doesn't seem like it works, right? Because I have still one piece to cover the last rank. So maybe black is alive here. Maybe we can still fight here. Oh, EGMO found a variation here. Okay, you can move the pieces if you like, EGMO. I'll give you the pawn. Please go ahead, EGMO. How is your variation? You can... Okay. Here? All right, we'll listen to you. Rook e8 says... Now, please notice, guys, this is EGMO moving the pieces. It's not me. Let's see what EGMO has prepared here. I think I can hold this. Nice to have this rook, right? Controlling the 7th rank. Yeah, knight takes c6, I'll take back, and you're unfortunate that I can play king j8 here, right? So I think this is just suicide for white. Black will win this game now. So, summing up, it was possible to hold this position. We could have played here the move rook a7. prophylaxis along the 7th rank, I would say. Extremely useful in defensive situations. I still don't like black's position. I don't know what's going to happen next here. I don't know how to improve here with black. But okay, maybe I have a plan with c4 and d3, and I try to make those pawns run and distract white from their attack.
I'm gonna switch, add another name. Okay.
Sorry?
You're going to the next puzzle. I'm gonna add.
Yeah, I'm going to the next puzzle now. Yeah, right. Okay, I'll continue then. I think I will bring up a little easier puzzle this time. Okay, I think this one is. Oh, sorry. I think this one is simpler. Let's see. All right. You're playing with the white pieces. You can see this is an attacking position. You're very close to finishing off your strong Grandmaster opponent. I'll give you for this mission 2 minutes. All right. Please make sure that you have the right move order. This is all about move orders, okay? Please make sure you have the right move order. All right, here we go. White to play and win. Okay, we have a winner. Adi Chess, 1-2-3. Great work, only 30 seconds. By the way, playing with white, Begnis. I'm not acquainted with this player, but I sure know who is playing with the black pieces here. Sultan Rivli. Very strong Hungarian Grandmaster, very well-known opening expert. Chess Ryo, 2nd place. Great work. Oh, a lot of moves. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, I'll say that also Chess Queen, Coagulated Cards, and Jade the Beast, you're right. There is a second solution, and you got it. So, great work, guys. That's not what happened in the game, but it would have also worked, so it's fine. Aha. So 5 winners so far. Adi Chess, Chess Ryo, Chess Queen 2007, Coagulated Cards, and Jade the Beast. These are the happy winners. All right, Adi Chess, you were the fastest one, so you'll have to explain this one. Please go ahead, Adi Chess.
Yeah, I said f6. Basically, because if he takes, we have 94, like knight g4.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're picking up the queen. Aha. Sure, I must play g6, I guess.
Yeah.
Because also you're opening up the f file, right? So I'm forced to play g6 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think I put knight ce4.
Aha, with that knight, right? Because the other knight is doing other stuff, so.
Yeah. And basically the idea is like after, pretty sure he played like queen d7, we can go knight take h7, then knight g5. And then
sure.
we have like mating ideas with queen
sure.
d4.
And that's exactly what happened in the game, you know.
Yeah.
Aha, that's exactly what happened. So it's just game over. No way black can survive here.
Yeah, we're threatening queen h7 checkmate.
Aha, you're right. Great work. That's it. But let me tell you guys, there was a second solution, and it's the one that some people found here. I must say, I find it much more difficult than this one, but Coagulated Cards, Jade the Beast, and Chess Queen, they want to take on f7 instead. Yeah, you can actually do that also. Because if I take now with the queen, you have knight e5, and then you can play f7 next turn. So, yeah, this also works. If I take on e4, you would then play knight h6, right? Yeah, knight h6, exactly. But I must say this is much more complex. So you could play like this, and now you would play d takes e4. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pawn down, and you have a strong passed pawn, I know. But if we compare this to the other variation, I must say the other one is much more convincing. So half a point I would give you. Yeah, JDB says f7. Okay, I get the point. But is this really better than the other variation? I doubt it, no. Because in the other variation, we are just mating, right? So knight takes h7. I think this is a very nice nice way to play. Nice way to beat your grandmaster opponent. As you can see, white did everything in the right way. You have to play this way. You must start with f6. If you play something else, if you play knight e4, I can take on e4. And I can probably take on b6, right? Now it's different because now you don't have the other knight to support. If you sack now, you don't have the other knight to give mate. So if we play queen h4, I could play, I guess, h6, right? Although it's still a little scary. I don't know if there's some sacrifice coming up here. Can you go queen f6 instead of taking the pawn on b6? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should play that instead. Yeah, you're completely right. That's, of course, much better. Yeah, thanks, Chess Queen. You're completely right. In this way, we defend much better. Some people were saying also queen h4, hitting the pawn on. Oh no, sorry, I think you were saying f6 and queen h4. Yeah, this is also possible, right? Aha, you found a mate there. Egmo found a mate if I play queen takes b6. Yeah, that was a bad choice by me. So I think here, if I play h6, I think I'm still alive. I'm still alive here, if I'm not mistaken. That other knight is not working anymore. Barely alive. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's the only way to win here. You have to play it in this way. The sequence is very important. Start with f6, add after g6, bring the knight to e4. Aha. h4 was also interesting. Aha. Stockfish likes this move also. But actually, black has a nice counter resource here. I mean, we would like to swap queens, right? So you can imagine black's best move here. Yeah, you're right. Mega Charles and Subham and Egmo. Yeah, e4, and black has some counterplay. Who knows what will happen here? I'm still alive. Here. Aha. All right, you got it. Great attacking work. f6, knight e4, knight takes h7. That's a very nice sequence, and that's exactly what happened in the game. So black resigned after knight takes h7, I think, in the game. Aha. So we already saw the idea here. If they take on h7, we give check and we give mate. And if they take on e4 instead, yeah, we're happy that now the black queen is also attacked. So I think this is actually the course of the game. Yeah, sorry. This is the course of the game. And here black resigned because there is no defense against knight e5 or perhaps even knight takes on queen h6. Why did Greg disappear? Well, maybe he'll come back. I guess now everybody is registered on the Chessable platform, so we can just continue. All right. Let's see the next one. Next one, we have a 350 elo points difference. And as you already know, the underdog won this game. So you can bet it was an interesting battle. Let's see. I'll add the game. Here we are. All right, you're playing with the white pieces. This is a very interesting position. A lot of tactics going on the whole board. A lot of different motives here. Let me see how much time should I give you here. Yeah, I think I'll give you 2 minutes because it's difficult, but it's short. Okay, difficult, but short. You have to choose very carefully between different options here. Okay, 2 moves. That's enough. Please take your time, guys. Don't do it so quickly. You need more time for this task. It's not so easy. So far, no winner. Well, in the game, we had a winner. Playing white, Daniel Bisbee. I'm not acquainted with this player. But the player with black pieces, I know him very well. Sergei Movsesyan, very strong grandmaster from Armenia. 2665 at this moment. Okay, we have the first winner, Hong Pao. You got it. Great work, Hong Pao. Okay, you also got it, gentlemen. Yeah, your solution is also fine. Chess Queen also, you got it. That's a nice move that you found in the end. But only Hong Pao could. Yeah, I know, gentlemen. It said it was wrong. Just for the record, this platform is great. It's excellent. But it only allows me to put 1 correct variation. Everything else will be interpreted as erroneous. Okay? So that's why they won't let you. They won't tell you that you got it if you play the other move there. Okay? I'm sorry about that. Hong Pao, let's see what you have to say about this. Where is Hong Pao?
Okay. Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. You have the white pieces, so please go ahead.
All right, so I played knight d5, and the idea is that black can't really take because there's a skewer. And in the computer wanted to play rook a5.
Yeah, the computer and actually black in the game played rook a5. Yeah, it's my variation. I just copied the game, you know. Okay, please continue.
And here white can't go knight f6 because there's rook h5 in the end. So
I'll just show it to everyone, okay? This is important to see, right? The rook can switch flank. Okay.
So instead of knight f6 check, I played bishop f6. I'm threatening queen h8 checkmate, and if black takes, then knight takes f6 check is a fork.
Aha, you got it. That's what happened in the game. Black simply resigned at this point. But okay, great work. Thanks, Hong Pao. Like a few other people were saying, knight e7 also works. Yeah, you're mating them then. Aha, you're completely right. This was found by Gentleman and Chess Queen 2007. Yeah, you're right. This is going to be mate. We can check with the Chess Queen on this one. Okay, Chess Queen, please go ahead and mate Black here. Don't do that. Don't do that. My bishop is still around. Try to improve that variation, okay? You can improve it. Exactly. So now queen g8, I mean, is coming up, and there's no way I can prevent that from happening. Sorry?
That was a mouse slip.
Aha, mouse slip. Yeah, sure. Okay, no problem. But don't do that in a real game, right?
Yeah.
That would be a terrible experience. It's a complete nightmare to play queen h8 there. Aha. Yeah. So you're completely right. This also works. I would say though that it's a very nice way to finish off the game by bishop f6. But okay, it's a matter of taste. In any case, this is a very tough quiz. It's only 2 moves, but there are so many different options here. It's very hard to see through this. I'm very impressed by Bisbee with the white pieces who found this one. Maybe Movsesian was expecting something like bishop takes d8 instead. And here, as you can see, if this was your idea, bad news for you. I have no reason to take on e6. No reason at all. I can rather take on d6. And I'm not sure how white's attack is supposed to work here. We had a lot of other moves. I don't think we have time to look into all of them, but I'm pretty sure that this is the best way to go here. There are other ideas here. Knight takes a6, some people were saying. Yeah, I guess that's possible, but okay. As you saw in the game, that knight had a bright future, and unless you win some material here, well, like rook b8, you shouldn't do this. I don't think you win material, though. I don't know if I have this check. I can use this check if I like, but perhaps I could also play f6, right? Or is there some misfortune? Well, I think I should give the check, though, because I like to have the rook in a protected place. So I'll give check, and then I'll play f6. Well, I don't know. If anyone can see a way to win here with white, please go ahead. But I can't see it. So I think... Why doesn't bishop takes d8 work? Oh, now rook takes d8. Okay, well, I don't... this doesn't work, does it? Oh, queen... No. No, I think the tricks are over here. Black is alive. I meant before. Okay, Tactical Magician, you can... I'll give you the white pieces. Okay. Please guide me. What do you want to play here? You can now move the pieces.
You already covered it before.
Oh, I covered it already. Oh, so no questions?
No questions. It was
okay,
from. I sent the message like.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I didn't update something. I don't know. Fine. Okay. Pikachu says Queen takes e5. What is Queen takes e5? Oh, maybe earlier. Yeah, but I think we should move on, right? I'm pretty convinced that the best move is what was played in the game. Knight e5. Very, very nice move. Aha. Like we had explained here by Hong Pao, we are exploiting the pin along the h3 c8 diagonal and so on. All right. Let's see the next one. And this is a really high-level battle. We have with the white pieces Volokitin. I'm sure you know who that is. Very strong Ukrainian grandmaster, member of the Ukrainian Olympic team, playing Van Forest. But here we're talking about the younger brother, Van Forest's Lucas. So in this game, it's actually Lucas Van Forest who will win. It's a very interesting theoretical battle. It's from the Marshall system in the Ruy Lopez. As you can see from the position, it's rather clear. Black is a pawn down, but I don't see the position. Now now it's the position. I need some time to upload it, okay? So it's clear to everyone. We have the Marshall attack. Black is a pawn down, but they have attacking chances. And at this point, white should be very, very careful. First, let's see what happened in the game. White played the defensive move, bishop d1, bringing the bishop to the defense. I'm sure all of you can see what white is planning here. If we're a pawn down and we're under an attack, of course, we're looking for exchanges, right? That's what happened in the game. Now let's flip the board. And I'll ask you for the coming 5 moves in this game, okay? You will need a little imagination to find this one, but I'm completely sure that you will find it. Just look for tactics, okay? This is 100% about tactics. 2 minutes, try to find how Lucas van Forest continued in this game against Andrei Volokity. Yeah, good try, Robo. But take your time. It's not that simple. It's not that simple as it might appear. I have a reply to your move. Oh, a lot of people went for the wrong idea. I'm sorry, guys. That's a very tempting move, but it has a big drawback. Oh, this was a difficult one. You were very close, Adi Chess. You're the closest one so far. Ryo, you're also close. But there is something even better, Ryo. So, Adi Chess, Angel G, Ryo, you're all very close. Chess Queen, you got it. Okay, great work. We have a winner here. Aha, Mega Charge, you were very close. Yeah, the move order only. All right. So, time's up. We should listen to Chess Queen on this one, right? All right, Chess Queen, I'll give you the move. Please go ahead.
So knight g4, threatening to go bishop h2. He can either take on g4 or go to e2. So
Okay.
if
Let's
he takes
take
on
first.
g4, go bishop d3.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wait.
this is.
Alright.
Yeah, it's okay. I
Yeah.
think this is troublesome for white. I cannot see a proper way of defending. I don't
Yeah.
know. Bishop e2 is not a good idea, right?
Yeah.
So,
He has queen e2.
play queen e2, right?
Yeah.
So,
And
Chess
then-
Queen, I'll give you the pawn again. Sorry, the pawn
Alright.
fell off.
That's fine.
Okay, please go ahead.
So then there's bishop h2.
Uh-huh.
So king h1. And then I take on d1.
You're right. I think that's a difficult move, but I'm very
Yeah.
happy that you found it. Yeah, that's the hard one to see.
Now if
Okay.
he takes,
Aha, I must
There's
take, I
this.
think. Aha.
and then
All right, and then you didn't calculate. I mean, there's no need to calculate anything more. But what do you think about this, Chess Queen? What do you think about this endgame coming up here?
well, it's hard to say, but again, seems a little like equal. However,
Okay, never mind. Thanks,
Yeah.
Chess Queen. Great work. I don't think it's equal because now material is equal, but black is much more active. For starters, this knight
That's
is
true.
restricting the white bishop, right? And yeah, the pawn is also hanging. So
Yeah.
okay, white can play in different ways here at this point in the game. Volokity played knight e3. I think this is a very good try because he knows that if black takes, we're going to end up in opposite colored bishops, and it will be quite likely that white can save this because it's only
Yeah.
one pawn. And yeah, but in the game they didn't play. Lucas van Forest didn't take on e3. What do you think, Chess Queen? What do you think they played?
So
Well, if it's not that, what else can it be?
I think knight f2.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. So that's how the game went. And now white is still in trouble because black's rook is coming very quickly to e8. You will have the threat of like d4. You can play maybe rook e8, threatening to take on e3. And yeah, this was not so easy for white to save. And actually, black went on to win. Okay, thanks, Chess Queen. Let's check at the beginning. Some people were saying here, let's go one by one. Some people were saying after the move bishop d1, they were saying bishop h5. I understand the idea. Yeah, pick up the bishop, but okay, I can also create an attack myself. So this doesn't really work. I'm now attacking the rook, I'm attacking the bishop, and I'm ready to play bishop d2. So I don't think this works. Okay? Then we had a suggestion of knight g4, queen e2, rook e8. Yeah, that was Ryo's idea, I think. Yeah, so you were extremely close to succeeding here, Ryo. I see your idea. You wanted to take on e1, then you will take on d3, I guess. I guess that's the point, and yeah, white is in big trouble. Unfortunately, there is bishop e3. Yeah, you're right, Chess Queen. gentlemen, power of a point, and all of you who said bishop e3. You got it. Maybe, just maybe, this is what Volokitin saw in the game. Who knows? Maybe up to here he checked his variations and he said, okay, I'm safe. Black is forced to swap queens, and no matter what happens, I'm a pawn up here, and so on. Don't you have queen takes g4? Don't you have queen takes g4? Who has queen takes g4? White? No, but we looked at that, right? That's not good for white, I think. Yeah, this is not advisable for white. So let's see this from white's perspective. Let's flip the board. And we can see here that white played the move bishop d1, trying to swap queens. Now I would like you to find white's best move. Now that you know what happened in the game, now let's see if you can draw some conclusions and find the best choice for white. I will only give you 1 minute, and I will only ask you for one move, okay? 1 minute, one move. Let's see who can defend in the best way here, okay? You got it, power of a point, fastest one. Mega Charge Rex. Awesome Owen, Jay the Beast. A lot of people understood this. Okay, I'm happy for you. The Grandmaster didn't see this in the game. Hong Pao, you're right. Coagulated Curds. Okay, a lot of people found this one. Yeah, that's great. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't think that's the best choice here. It was good last turn, but now it's different. My bishop is not on h5, so I have more flexibility. Okay, we'll see. Carlos, you got it. Nice. All right, fastest one, power of a point. Please go ahead. What to play with white here?
Queen d1. You have to trade queens, and queen e3 instead of... Okay, so then I can take...
Aha, and you don't mind losing the pawn on e3, right?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, that's the right answer. We're happy to give back that pawn if we can save our king, right?
Yeah.
So this is okay. It's a typical method. When you're in trouble, when you're under an attack, consider giving back something. This is just a pawn. After all, it's not the end of the world. You can play even for a win here, perhaps. If they don't swap queens, what else can they play? Okay, I could try rook e8, right? So what had you planned there, power of point?
Could you do bishop e3?
Exactly. So we don't swap on e1, of course. We don't want their rook on the first rank. We let them swap instead. Yeah, and here we don't even lose the pawn. So we're now a pawn up. And actually, I think in some variations of the Marshall, I've seen some games lately where it seems that white very often gives back this pawn. Somehow it falls off, I don't know at what moment, and there appears some slightly better endgame for white. I think I have seen this in games by MVL and other people. So it's a good technique, right? It's a good technique to give back the pawn. Okay, some people were saying queen takes c6. Yeah, I see, it's a candidate move, definitely. Double threat and so on. But here my bishop is still on g6, so I will play here rook d8. And now how are you going to cope with the threat of bishop takes d3? Knight e4 is also an idea for black. I don't see how to save white here, because if you go back with the queen, I guess you could even take on d3, right? Or am I missing something? If you take, I have the good old trick, bishop h2 check. So unless you say something else, I think white is in big trouble here. Or what do you think? Bishop c2, is that possible? I don't think so. I think knight g4 is coming up here. Or maybe, or do you want to give check on h2? Well, that's also an option, right? But this looks nicer. Aha, a lot of threats now, yeah. You can play bishop e3, but then I can just pick up the rook. So, summing up, this was a difficult case for white. And the Grandmaster didn't navigate well here. He had to give back the pawn. And who knows what did he miss in all these variations? Maybe, just maybe, my guess is that he checked bishop h5, he saw that then queen takes c6 was possible, he checked, I think he saw knight g4, but he forgot about this tactic. That's what I will guess, but it's hard to know, of course. He maybe saw what Raya was saying, rook e8, maybe he saw this this variation, right? Possibly. And he said, I'm okay here. But he forgot about this very nice tactical shot, bishop h2, followed by queen takes d1. Black emerges with a slightly better endgame, and also psychologically speaking, this is now tough for white. Oh, maybe he thought he was okay in the endgame. Yeah, but it's not okay. This endgame, believe me, Mega Charles Rex, it's a substantial black advantage here. White is not out of the woods, so to speak. There is still work to be done, especially after Van Foret's very nice move here. Please notice, no way they will just take the pawn on d3. No, that's not interesting for black. Black, of course, should go for more. So knight f2, very strong move, attacking the pawn with the knight this time. And rook e8 coming up. Aha, nice tactic. All right, I'll bring up the next one then. Let's see. Now we will go back in time to 1986. That's a long time ago. Which were the best players in the world back in 1986? Do you have any idea? Yeah, Kasparov, Karpov. Yeah, you're completely right. Anand, that's a little too early. Anand was just, starting to become a world chess player back in the mid 80s. Okay, he was very strong already, but yeah, Karpov and Kasparov, or Kasparov and Karpov, they were ruling in that period. Yusupov, you got it, tactical magician. That's exactly the player that we'll see now. So, in this game, we have with the white pieces Artur Yusupov. I'm pretty sure you know about this famous grandmaster. Nowadays, I guess he's mainly known for his excellent chess books. He has a lot of nice books, and also he was a student of Dvoretsky, so there is a rich chess heritage in this case. But back in the 80s, he was one of the best players in the world. He was in the top 5. Very, very strong player. So, he's a famous author, yeah. He's playing with the white pieces here against a player which, again, I'm not acquainted with this player. I cannot even see an elo. It's the last name Gentes. G-E-N-T-E-S. So, in this game, between Yusupov with the white pieces and Gentes, as you can see, black is a pawn down. However, black is fairly active here. You can see the black pieces are well placed. We have this misunderstood bishop on a4. It's not doing anything really. It's safe to say that black has an initiative here. So it was white to play, and here again we will meet the subject of overconfidence. Because white played, you see the rook is annoying, so white played bishop c1, and of course black replied rook d4. Here Yusupov played bishop b2, and yeah, black played the right move here, rook f4. Let's stay with that annoying rook in white's camp. After all, we're putting pressure on the pawn on f3 and so on. So what do you think is white's best move here? I don't want to make a quiz of this because it's very simple. It's not hard for white to progress here in any way. You know, the rook is tied to the pawn. The bishop hardly can't move. The bishop is tied to these two pawns. So the best white can do here is just to repeat. You're right, Google Chess, PowerPoint, Mega Chess. Just repeat, Added Chess. So why didn't Yusupov repeat? Well, I would say he was perhaps overconfident in this case. Because he knew that he was playing some unknown opponent. And yeah, let's play on, let's gamble a little and see if I can confuse this guy later on. Who knows what he was thinking. So in the game... Oh, sorry, Chess Queen says, what if bishop c1, rook d4, and bishop e3? Yeah, then I guess I can take that pawn, right? So you should not do that. Aha. You should just take the draw. Sometimes if you can't beat your opponent, yeah, be happy with a draw. In our game, we have this result, right? If you play tennis, you don't have a draw. It's not possible. But in chess, there is a draw, and sometimes it's the best choice. You will try to beat them next time, okay? Anyway, in this game, Yusupov repeated once, and he didn't repeat next turn. He played here the move queen d3. All right? I'll give you for this one, I think it's time to give you 3 minutes, because this one... Oh, sorry, I'll flip the board first. This one is more difficult. From this point, black never let his grandmaster opponent off the hook. He went on to win this game in very nice... Oh, sorry. He went on to win this game in very nice fashion. Let's see here if I can create the quiz. Okay, I should definitely give you some 3 minutes here. I would like all of you to find the whole sequence until the last move. Maybe you can find some of it on the way, right? You can find some of it on the way. We'll see. But please be careful, for example, in the end. Okay, I won't tell you anything else. Let's see if that's up to here, right? Yeah, up to here. Okay, 3 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Take your time, KM Chess. Take your time. This is not so simple. Oh, it's not that simple, guys. I can see some of you are trying to mate me or something like that. Don't trust your immediate instinct, tactical magician. Don't trust it. You have to be much more subtle here in order to succeed on this one. Okay, let's see if somebody is getting closer. Okay, I can see some good moves here. Troy Boy and Dragon Ninja, you have an excellent idea, but you could improve it, okay? Okay, Chess Queen, that's great work. Fantastic. You found this one in only 1 minute. That's impressive. Wow. Let's see who else can find it. Oh, you saw it in the past. Oh, okay. That doesn't matter, yeah. No problem. Oh, you just saw the plan. Okay. I thought maybe you had seen it in some book or something. Okay. What else? Anybody else close here? It was difficult to find move 1, it seems. What happened, Ryu? What did you say? Oh, that's a funny move. Wow. We will have to check that one. Winning a pawn isn't enough. No, I don't think so. No, we're going for more here. Definitely. Okay, coagulated cards. Great work. We have a second winner. You did the right thing. You spent a lot of time. That's how to solve these ones. You cannot do it in like 10 seconds. It's not possible. Like in any game, right? Game situation. You have to take your time. All right, time's up. Let's listen to coagulated cards. You're playing with the black pieces here. Okay, please go ahead. King G7. So, what's the idea, coagulated cards? What's happening here? You can't talk? I don't hear anything. Okay, writing. Queen h8 and some attack on the h file. You're right. But you could actually bring about this plan in a different way, right? You could have played also Queen f8 with the same idea. So what do you think is the difference if you play in this way? I mean, most people would probably consider this instead. Maybe Rook h1. I don't think so, because the pawn is hanging. Probably you don't want to give up that pawn. There is a difference. I can tell you just with words. I mean, once you notice the idea of bringing the queen to the attack, you can either do it this way, or you can do it... You can do it that way with King g7. You can see the big difference is that my king will be on g7. And I would say in almost any tactical context, it's better to have your king away from the last rank, right? That usually makes a lot of sense in the tactical battle. Who knows what kind of resources white will look for in the future. So there is a difference. You will see it. Can I say something quick? Okay, Chess Queen, of course. Be my guest.
Yeah, so I think that King G7 is a little bit better because there's Queen D7 and Queen F8.
Oh, maybe you're right. Queen D7. I didn't think about that. Yeah, attacking the bishop. So if I play, just for the record, what did you look at here?
So there's Queen E8.
Okay,
So
I can go to G7.
G7.
You can take... Aha, you're right. That's a great discovery. Yeah, now my attack is without this bishop. I cannot mate, I guess, anymore. Yeah, I agree with you. That's probably another important difference. I didn't see this move, Queen d7. I mean, okay, one possible drawback of Queen d7 is that I could take the pawn on a3, right? But then it's going to be a different game. It's no longer the same thing, of course. Yeah, my attack is probably over. But still, I guess that black should be better, no? But you're right. If you can avoid this complication with Queen d7, it's better to avoid it. So good point, Chess Queen. Yeah, much better to play King d7 then. Aha.
Also,
Let's.
if Rook H1.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, just one more.
Yeah, Rook H1, but I mean.
Rook F3, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take on F3, and I think. I mean, just if we look at it very, very quickly. Okay, but here it's very bad because the rook is. Yeah. But even if the rook was not hanging, I mean, even then, I'm pretty sure that black should be better here. They are very active. So anyway, let's see first the continuation here. I should maybe go back to who was it? Coagulated curves. Yeah. Okay. You can move. Yeah. This, by the way, this is the last example for today, right? We'll finish with this one. Aha. Else it will take too long. I have some. Okay, Google says, you want to say something? You raised your hand? No. Okay, I'll continue. So, coagulated curves, you can show your variation. Please go ahead. Or maybe we lost contact. I can't move anything. Okay, sorry. I'll try to make this work. Where is... Okay, here you are. Okay, go for it. Now you can move the pieces, I hope. I gave you the pawn, so you should be able to move now. Still can't. Then something is wrong. Maybe do F5. You can refresh the page. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Now try again, please. Still can't move? Well, I'm very sorry, but I gave you the black pawn. Maybe because it's black to... Who's to move? Oh, sorry. Silly mistake. Yeah, you're right. King G7. Okay, let's continue. So what happened in the game? White played bishop C1. Now the rook is trapped, but you have everything calculated. Exactly. Queen H8. Now we have the threat of check. And as you can see, the bishop is controlling this diagonal. So rook takes D4 is coming up. Okay, please continue. Aha, that's it. Black is now the exchange down. However, Queen G3 is coming up. But there is a very important moment here. When I play Rook H1, this is a pitfall, right? Here we have a pitfall. Because, yeah, you're right, that's the right move. But it would be tempting to take the pawn, right? But it's a bad idea. Because it will give white some counterplay here, I guess. I would play king... Where should I put my king? On F2 or on F1? I don't know, actually. Let's put it on F1. Aha. And now Rook G1 is coming up. Yeah, J the Beast, exactly. So actually Black's king is now a bit exposed. And we don't want to shove queens, of course. We want to avoid that in any possible way. So please continue coagulated curves. Can you still move the pieces or I have to do something? Yeah, okay. Please go ahead. All right. So that's it. That's how... I think that's how the game went, right? No, in the game there happened something else, but this is my main line, yeah. So now I'm forced to to take on H4, because there is the threat of mating 1, so I must take, you take back, aha. And here it's material equality, but black has a lot of activity, it's enough to compare the two bishops. Okay, Troy Boy, we will look into that. I just wanted to finish off this variation. If white had the chance here, how can I say? White would like to bring the bishop to the defense, right, of this pawn. So I would like to play b4 here. But unfortunately, black can take this pawn, right? Yeah, I'm sure all of you can see that. It's very simple, right? I can just give check, and then I can give check again, and this pawn will fall off, and black will have a huge advantage here. However, if you compare this now to the move that we were talking about in the beginning, we were talking about the move Queen F8. Just for the record, here, white could play in exactly the same way. And once we get to this situation, please notice the difference here. Right now, it's white to play, and now they could play here b4. Unfortunately for black, their plan won't work here, because there is Queen d8 coming up. If they play something like this, I think this is the difference, right? Now the king is on g8, so after bishop takes f3, I could go Queen d8. And I think it's going to be a draw here, right? I think white is able to give a perpetual here. Aha. I can also use the h4 square if necessary. So that's also a reason why it's good to have the king on g7. Now let's go for your questions here. Let's see where we should start. Queen d3. First, Troy had a question here. Never mind, I forgot. Google says, can you play queen takes e5? Please guide me. When is that? Oh, you mean here, right? You mean here, queen takes e5. Yeah, I think that's also possible. Yeah, but okay, I would take on f4. Now it's different, I think, because I could put my king on h3, or am I missing something? Oh, you have bishop d6 coming up. Oh, nice one. So I'm in trouble here. Oh, I didn't think of this. Maybe you're right then. White is in trouble. Queen check, queen coming here, but then I drop the pawn. Yeah, that looks horrible. Oh, what to do here then? This was a nasty surprise. Can I play something else? King h3 straight away. Is that better? Anyone with a sharp tactical eye? Maybe this one? Or can you play it the same way? Bishop d6 still. But now at least you're not threatening anything. Well, you're threatening to take and mate me. Yeah, that's a serious threat. Well, maybe you're right then. Maybe you're right. I don't think I covered this variation. Yeah. So maybe this is even better. Aha. So you know what? I think I should go the other way with the king. I should go this way with the king. No, not here. Sorry. I mean here. I should go the other way. Once I notice that you're about to mate me somewhere, I should just go the other way. Yeah, I think that's my right plan here. Oh, Dragon Ninja says king h3, bishop d6, and bishop b2. But there is not that bishop anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's my mistake because I said it in the wrong place. I cannot play it here because they will just take on f3, right? So it's not possible. No, I have to take on. Once you play queen takes e5, I must take on f4. But like we're saying here, I should just make up my mind regarding the king. So king f2, and I think black is, of course, having a nice initiative, but, well, maybe white can save themselves here. Or what do you think? Yeah, I think black is better, but okay. An exchange is an exchange. So maybe I can save this with a little luck. I think what we saw in the main variation is better. Queen b2, queen takes a3. Yeah, maybe you're right. You want to take this pawn? Okay. Possibly you're right, yeah. But okay, we should always compare things. I think in the main variation that we looked at, we have a much... I like this much more. We have a safe advantage, and yeah, white will be suffering. We will take this pawn, and we will have a passed pawn. I think if I can choose between those two continuations, I would prefer this one. Okay, we had some other comments here. What else was there to talk about? Which is the move that everybody was saying? Anyone, please remember. Please let me know which was the other variation here. I don't remember. Bishop takes a3. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, this doesn't work, guys. You got confused. I'm sorry. I also have a right to attack, right? Now it's my turn. Don't do this. White will win here. Oh, bishop d6. Well, I don't know. Does that work, really? Can that take on f3? That's a crazy variation. No need to play that. I'm fine with giving mate. I'll just go for queen d8. Then it's... White will mate here. Or am I missing something? Yeah, you can't escape here, can you? I don't think so. I have just the right pieces to give mate, right? Yeah, oh, I mean, okay, you can play king queen g7, but then I can perhaps take your bishop. I don't know. I don't see... This doesn't work at all, does it? So, I guess you have to play in the way that we saw. The very subtle move, king g7, which was played in the game. That's what happened in the game. Yeah, you cannot play rook h1 here, preventing that plan, because black would then take on f3, like we saw. I don't know what else is there to look at. Oh, in the game, what happened in the game? Yeah, good question. In the game, Yusupov just got, he went crazy at this point. He played king f2. Yeah, and yeah, as you can imagine, black just took on f3. Yeah, that's what we were talking about with chess queen, I think. That's how the game went. So black is winning here because they have too much activity. The queen will come to e4, the bishop will go to c5. It's too much for white to handle. This is not a good bishop. So I guess, summing up, if we should sum up what happened in this example, is that if you're playing white here, even if you're playing against, some unknown person you have never played before with a low elo and so on, if the position doesn't let you play for a win, you have to accept the draw. That's it. Don't get overconfident. Don't gamble if you're in trouble. So the right thing to do here was just to repeat moves. But Yusupov wanted to win at any cost, or maybe he missed something. That's, of course, also possible. Queen d3, it was too ambitious. It was overconfident. He was pushing too hard here. And black found this very, very nice attacking move. King g7, bringing the queen to the attack in the most funny way. How about queen h2? Queen h2. When queen h2, Pikachu? How? I just showing the variation again. So this is the key variation. Please notice that we don't take that pawn because black gets counterplay. We should give check and then bring in the bishop. Queen e2, queen h2. Okay, I'll give you the pawn. Pikachu, you can tell me when is that? At what moment? Here? I don't follow. One back. Okay, one back. Here we are. Any other move you mean for black here? You don't want to play king g7? You want to play something else? I don't follow. Oh, with white you mean? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Queen e2 to play queen h2. Yeah, good try. Okay. Anyone, what do you think? What should we play against that with the black pieces? Maybe that's the best idea for white then. Or maybe we have some nice tactic there. Chess queen says queen h8. Okay, I'll stick to Pikachu's plan here. Queen h2. Okay, Jay the Beast found a way to net a pawn here. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. Aha, rook takes f3. That's exactly what Chess Rayo and Chess Queen says. Yeah, I think that's the way to play, right? We're happy with an extra pawn. Now it's equal, but white's bishop make a fun impression, right? Can white improve here? But also can black improve here? Maybe bishop d4 says some people, Subham and Pikachu. Yeah, maybe. What if I play bishop c5 then? Don't you end up in some kind of Zugzwang here or something? I think I will just, if you swap, I'll swap. I'll play f6. You'll take. I'll enter with the king. 2 stop 3. I think you cannot. It's not equal. I didn't say it's equal mega. I'm saying black is playing for a win here. This must be lost because the bishop must keep track of the pawn. The king must keep track of the pawn. I will play f6. I'll enter with the king and so on. So I don't think you can play bishop d4 here. If you wait, we should just check that. If I just wait. So is that a winning plan for black? I think so. Anyone? Good plan for black? f6, exactly, or perhaps even f5 if you like something more forcing. But okay, I guess that's the way to win here. Yeah, pawn takes, bishop takes. In the end, this bishop is dominating that bishop. So I don't think there is any way for white to survive here. This must be very, very difficult. Okay, I should not swap bishops with white. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, this is a different story. I don't know. Maybe we rushed. Maybe it's wrong to play f6 or f5 here. Maybe there is some other plan. I don't know. What else can we do? Yeah, complex endgame, right? Complex. Maybe you can play for some Zugzwang. If you bring the bishop to f4, is that a good idea? Put it there. Try to restrict the white king. King g6 says Blue Ocean. Yeah, maybe king g6. Just see what white will do. Okay, I'll play bishop c1 then. So what do you want to play now? Now maybe f6 and king takes and then e5. Don't you think that's promising? Or am I afraid of this check on... I don't think so, no? I don't think so. Well, something like this, right? And we're going to play e5. And we'll bring over the king. Yeah. This looks tough for white, doesn't it? I think black should win here. Okay. I think it's time to finish, guys. This is a very interesting endgame. We could look at this at some other moment, but okay. We're drifting away from the main topic here. How to beat a stronger player. So actually, in this case, what we should do is to take advantage of the moment when our stronger opponent is pushing too hard. They played here queen d3, wanting to beat us at any cost, and they had to pay for that because we go for the counterattack here. King g7, bringing in the queen. It's a very nice attack by the unknown player with the black pieces in this game. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.